What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'll show you how to draw and color Ms.Marvel. Let's begin today's lesson in the center of a page and draw two circles around the eyes. We're going to start on the top left, go all the way around towards the bottom, and just pull that back up towards the top. Now we're going to leave a gap in between the eyes and draw the same thing on the right. So let's line up the top, come all the way down towards the bottom, and then bring that back up towards the top. Now I'm going to draw the inside edge of the mask. Let's start from the right side, curve this in, then bend that down. And then from here, curve in and then down towards the eye. Let's go back to the top of the eye, curve this out and then down towards the side. Curve this down and bend that in. Now I'm going to push the iris and pupil towards the inside. Let's start from the top, draw a circle, going all the way around, and just pull that in. Let's add a small highlight circle on the top left. And we'll line that up on the right side. And we'll draw another circle in the center of the iris for the pupil. Let's tuck this up underneath the highlight. And then we'll fill in the center of the pupil. Let's line up with the bottom edge of the eyes, move to the center and draw in the nose. So start on the left, come down, and then up. Now from the bottom of the nose, let's step down and draw in the mouth with a curve. Coming down, and then up. Let's add in the lips. In the center, we'll step up, add a V, and then from the top, curve this down and out towards the corners of the mouth. And we'll add the lower lip. Coming down, and then back up. Now we want to move out to the side and draw the lower half of the head. From the outside left eye, let's step out, draw a large half circle. Come down, underneath the mouth, go across, and then bring that back up on the right. Now from here we can draw the bottom edge of the mask. Starting back over on the left, curve down and in, just underneath the eyes. And we'll bend this back up and in towards the side of the nose. And we'll close off the center with a curve, going up and then down. Let's layer the hair across the side of the head. From this point, we're going to step out, curve this in, and then bend that up. And we'll tuck the ears in underneath, and down, and bend that in. Now from the top of the hair, we go up, round this out, and bring that down in the center. And we'll draw on the top of the mask. Starting right in the center of the forehead, start with a point, angle this up and out toward the left, just up above the eyes. And we'll curve this out and then down in behind the hair. Let's add some detail to the mask. Starting from the bottom left, curve down and in, just above that bottom point, and just blend that towards the inside. Now I'm going to leave a gap in the center, step over towards the left, angle this down and in. And we'll follow the same curve of the mask, going up, and then bending that down. Let's add a trim along the inside and bottom. Just going to trace that curve. Now before we finish off the hair, let's move down and draw on the scarf. We start over on the left side and draw a curve, almost like a half circle, coming down and then back up. And we'll add a fold on the ends with the short curve coming in. Let's draw on the side of the body. Starting underneath the scarf on the left side, curve this down and then in. And then we'll round out the hips and come down towards the bottom. Now to connect the bottom with the curve, we're going to leave a gap on the left side. So come down and in, leave that gap, and continue up towards the right. Let's add that detail across the body. We start on the left side, start with a straight angled line, round at the end, go all the way across towards the right. Let's connect this line to the bottom left with a straight angled line. And then from the right side, draw a straight line going up. Let's trace this over on the right, stepping over, come down, and then bend that across. Now from this point on the right, curve this up, and bend that out towards the left. Let's trace this line along the left side. Let's add one more detail across the hips, starting on the left, angle down and in, bend this out and then down towards the bottom corners. Now let's tuck the legs in underneath. Leaving a gap in the center, let's go to the left, curve the leg going out, and then down towards the left heel, move over towards the right, go out and down towards the same height. Let's round out the bottom of the feet, starting from the left heel, curve the foot, coming down and then up. And then going back to the left side, we're going to round out the top of the foot. We're going to go up. Just going to bend this down, aiming towards the heel. And we'll just bend that back up on the inside. From the bottom corners of the body, let's step in, curve the leg going out, and then down on top of the feet. Let's add a thick sole along the bottom of the foot. Just going to trace this out on the top. And then we'll add a toe cap, coming in and then down towards the sole. From the inside of the toe cap, draw a straight angle line going up towards the ankles. Now let's go back up and draw on the arms. Let's start with the arm on the left, starting from the side of the scarf. Curve the arm coming down and out towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we'll curve the thumb going up and then down. Round out the thumb and pull that back up. Let's add a fold across the palm with a curve. And we'll stack 3 fingers along the outside. Starting from the side of the thumb, we'll go out and then in with a half oval. Step down, tuck this up underneath the thumb, and then we'll do that one more time. From the bottom of the hand, let's curve the palm coming down. I'm just going to pull that up towards the wrist. And then from the inside of the palm, let's curve the arm coming in and then up behind the body. And we'll add a trim across the wrist. Now I'm going to stretch the right arm out towards a large fist. Let's start from the right side of the scarf, curve this down, and then bend that up towards the wrist. Let's add in the thumb, coming in, bending that out, round up the thumb, and then pull that back up. Let's add the edge of the palm, starting underneath the thumb, and then we'll stack 3 large fingers along the top, starting above the thumb with a half oval, come over towards the side, just tuck this in towards the side of the thumb, and we'll do that one more time. Now going back to the bottom of the thumb, curve the wrist going around, just pull that up towards the outside of the last finger. Let's line up the inside of the arm over on the right, curve the bottom of the arm, and just tuck that up underneath the hand. Let's add that cuff around the right wrist. Start with a curve, step down, and do that 2 more times. And now add a trim across the shoulder. Starting from the inside of the arm, go up and bend that out. Now with the body in place, let's go back and finish off the hair. Starting from that center point, draw a straight line going up across the top of the head. And then we're going to sweep the hair over towards the left side. Starting from that center point, going up, and come down toward the side of the head. Bend this down and out, and then back down towards the tip. Let's curve this back up, aiming towards this line. Step back towards the point, step up, curve in, down, and then in. Let's add another point, and down and out, and we'll just tuck this in behind the side of the arm. Let's go back up to the top of the head. We're going to work in the right side, going up, and down along the side, round this out, and pull that back in behind the hand. Let's continue that curve from the thumb, coming down and across in behind the arm. Let's draw the end of the scarf coming out from the side of the hair. Starting out here, goes out and down. Flatten off the end with a straight angled line. Now I'm just going to taper this so it gets nearer as we come back in behind the hair. Let's go underneath the arm on the right side, curve down and out, and bend that back in, and we'll flatten off the end. And then we'll taper this back up underneath the arm. Now I'm going to go back to the mask and add a fold across the top of the nose with a short curve. Now let's grab some markers and I'll show you how to color this in. I'm going to start with this light skin tone and work our way around the face, starting on the left side. So going around the outside of the eyes. Fill in the lips with a slightly darker tone. And using a medium brown, we'll fill in the iris. Let's grab our yellow marker and fill in the trim around the mask. Also that pattern across the body. And that cuff around the wrist. Now with this bright blue, we'll fill in the inside of the mask. Now using that same color across the body. We'll go back to our skin tone and fill in the hands. Now using our dark brown, we'll fill in the hair. And now we're going to go in with our red and fill in the scarf. And then the arms. And we'll work our way across the body down towards the feet. And then we'll wrap up our drawing by signing our artwork, and that's pretty much it. That's how we draw and color Ms. Marvel. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and if you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. You can also drop your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.